permanent growth. As you listen to this message on Napoleon Hill's Motivational, understand this clearly: no one is coming to save you. And that is not bad news, it is powerful news. Because it means you are in control. The moment you accept full responsibility, you reclaim your power. Visualize the person you want to become. Not just what you want to have, but who you must become to achieve it. Then start acting like that person today. Success is not an event, it is a process. It is built quietly, daily, when no one is watching. Stay patient. Stay consistent. Stay focused. Results may take time, but effort is never wasted. Every disciplined day is a deposit into your future. One day, those deposits compound into a life you once only imagined. If this message resonated with you, make a commitment right now. Write your goal down. Read it daily. Take one action today, no matter how small. And remember, the world rewards those who decide, persist, and refuse to quit. Subscribe to Napoleon Hill's Motivational, because this is more than a channel. It is a reminder of who you can become. Like this video, share it with someone who needs direction, and comment below. I have decided. Because the moment you decide, everything begins to change. We'll start thinking negatively. If you surround yourself with ambitious minds, your standards will rise naturally. Napoleon Hill called this the mastermind principle, the idea that aligned minds working together create a power greater than individual effort. This is why protecting your mental space is critical. Stop feeding your mind with constant negativity. Stop listening to people who have no vision but plenty of opinions. Not everyone deserves access to your dreams. Some people will doubt you simply because they are afraid to try themselves. Another powerful truth is this: success does not come from wishing, it comes from habits. What you do daily determines who you become eventually. Small actions repeated consistently shape your future. Discipline is the bridge between goals and results. Motivation may start the journey, but discipline finishes it. Most people wait to feel ready. They wait for confidence. They wait for the perfect time. But the perfect time does not exist. Action creates readiness. Movement creates clarity. You don't need to see the entire staircase, you only need to take the first step. Napoleon Hill believed deeply in faith, not blind faith, but faith backed by action. Faith is believing in your ability to figure things out even when the path is unclear. Faith grows when you keep moving forward despite uncertainty. Doubt fades when you prove to yourself that you can handle challenges. Your past does not define your future unless you allow it to. Mistakes are lessons, not life sentences. Failure is feedback, not a verdict. Every experience carries value if you are willing to learn. The most dangerous thing you can do is let past disappointment convince you that the future will be the same. Decide today that you will no longer live on autopilot. Decide that you will take responsibility for your thoughts, your actions, and your results. Blame gives temporary comfort but permanent weakness. Responsibility gives temporary discomfort but, if you listen long enough, you stay exactly where you are. Successful people are not fearless. They simply decide that fear will not control their actions. Courage is not the absence of fear, it is action in spite of fear. Every time you move forward while feeling afraid, you weaken fear and strengthen confidence. Confidence is not something you wait for. Confidence is something you build by keeping promises to yourself. One of the greatest lessons from Napoleon Hill is the power of definiteness of purpose. If you ask most people what they want from life, they will give you a vague answer. I want to be successful. I want to be rich. I want to be happy. But vague goals create vague results. The mind needs clarity. When you are specific about what you want, your mind begins to look for ways to achieve it. You must decide what you want, why you want it, and what you are willing to give in return. Success always demands a price. It may demand discipline. It may demand sacrifice. It may demand patience. works without payment. Anyone promising easy success is selling an illusion. Persistence is another principle Hill emphasized again and again. Many people fail not because they are incapable, but because they quit too soon. They stop at the first obstacle. They give up at the first rejection. But obstacles are not signs to stop. They are tests of commitment. Every challenge asks one question: how badly do you want this? Temporary defeat is not failure unless you accept it as failure. Every successful person has faced defeat, embarrassment, and rejection. The difference is that they refuse to let those moments define them. They learn, adjusted, and continue. Persistence turns temporary defeat into stepping stones. Your environment matters more than you think. The people you listen to, the content you consume, and the conversations you engage in shape your mindset. If you surround yourself with negative people like you, before this video continues, I want you to do one powerful thing. Subscribe to this channel, Napoleon Hill's Motivation, because what you hear today is not just motivation, it is a message that can change the direction of your life. Like this video, stay till the end, and make a decision with me today. Not tomorrow. Today. Most people go through life without ever realizing why they are stuck. They wake up tired, go to work they don't love, repeat the same habits, and then wonder why nothing changes. Napoleon Hill spent more than 20 years studying the most successful people in the world, and he discovered a hard truth: people don't fail because they lack talent, luck, or opportunity. They fail because they lack a clear decision and a definite purpose. The moment a person decides exactly what they want, life begins to respond differently. Until then, the world treats you like someone who doesn't know where they are going. If you don't know your destination, any road will take you there, and most roads lead to frustration. Success begins the day you stop wishing and start deciding. Napoleon Hill taught that thoughts are powerful. Every achievement, every fortune, every great invention started as a single thought in someone's mind. Poverty also begins in the mind. Failure also begins in the mind. The problem is that most people allow fear, doubt, and opinions of others to control their thinking. They think small because they are afraid of being judged. They play safe because they fear failure. But here is the truth: the biggest risk in life is living without purpose. Fear is the most expensive habit a human being can have. Fear of failure. Fear of criticism. Fear of success. Fear of leaving the comfort zone. Hill called this the 6 basic fears, and he warned that these fears quietly destroy dreams before they ever get a chance to grow. Fear doesn't scream. It whispers. It says, maybe later. It says, you're not ready. It says, what if it